parents and volunteers. Our Cyber Smart program is supported by NASSCOM, Atal Innovation Mission, and the Cyber Security Center of Excellence. We have partnered with several NGOs like Responsible Netizen, Truterm, Fuel, etc. Over the past year, we have launched this portal in
exponential number. Just to give you a sense, 1 in 3 internet users across the world is now less than 18 years old.
Thanks for participating, and I wish to reach out to almost all the students of these schools and to their parents, including students also. It's a participation for us, and thank you once. Over to you, Avinash.
Next, I would recommend Shamini Mukesh, Chief Mentor, PMS Foundation.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. At the outset, I'd like to thank Sri Anjali Kumar, 100,000 children across the globe. It is our collective mission to empower children from lesser privileged communities. We are driven by 3 pillars to building an equitable society through the numerous programs that we run, like computer-aided literacy, digital learning centers, mobile libraries, email initiatives. And this has actually been ahead of the curve. This foresight has helped us to navigate the COVID-19 crisis with confidence. Our digital maturity has ensured that children do not miss out on learning during the crisis. Cybersecurity has been quite timely in this COVID crisis, particularly given the importance of safe online behavior. The issue of addressing cybersecurity is a very complex one. Alternatively, it can expose them to online threats, as just mentioned, and these very often can scar children for life through cyberbullying, abuse, exposure to inappropriate content, etc. So we very clearly have a challenge that is very online. Our solution is the WC for everyone to use. It educates the viewer about cyber-safe behavior through an engaging gamified learning model. The platform is also open to teachers, parents, NGOs and volunteers in a unique online and offline methodology. And the reason we've included all these others is that cybersecurity is not. We are happy that since the launch of the program, we have had 180,000 learners, and we launched this just in June 2021. The learners include students.
Thank you, Avinash. Say hello to each one of you. Dr. Anandita from the Hyderabad Security Council, Ms. Shami Mukesh, Honorary Chief Mentor, Mr. Keshav Mukesh, Group CEO, my colleague Srimati Shikha Goyal, my preparing it, and just now Shikha says that almost like a dream come true. It is indeed. Technology definitely has evolved, particularly in the last 50 years, I would say, at a pace much beyond the imagination of the experts. One example would be Bill Gates himself. In the early part of his career, when he was inventing and innovating a lot of computer things, he had mentioned in one of the interviews that no individual can ever use more than 1 GB of data. And now our cell phone is having one I guess terabyte data also. So now when the experts could not anticipate it, how do we expect the common person, children, to know about the nuances, the challenges, the risks in the use of technology? I remember maybe about 35-40 years back, much before the age of computer had set in, Alvin Toffler had written a book, Future Shock, and in that he had mentioned that the pace of change, the rapid pace of change would be seeing the the chain capacity of the computer is getting double, the storage capacity is getting double, and they are, I think, multiplying every 6 months. A situation which puts a lot of pressure, responsibility on each one of us to save the vulnerables, particularly children and other segment of the society. I would always compare change of technology, how it brings the safety and security regulations. In the 5,000 years of history of humankind, motor vehicle was introduced just 120 years ago, when Ford Motor Company in perhaps 1906 introduced the first car, which became commercial maybe in 1920s, about 100 years ago. But when we see the rules and regulations with regard to road safety, the Motor Vehicle Act, the latest amendment came in 1995. So as the traffic on the road increased, the complications with regard to road safety had to be checked with the help of the Road Safety Act and road safety regulations. Compared to that, when we see the cyber world, the traffic in the cyber world is much more faster than any movement which we had ever imagined. Whether it is the dark net, whether it is the proxy server, whether it is the stealing of identity, all 4 months to a new level where even the sophisticated police officers, they find it very difficult to cope up. And that is why I think no other forum is more apt than this, which is a humble beginning in such a great uphill task. Just 2 days back, there was a small article on internet when it was talking about Elon Musk, that he wants to commercialize that air travel cheaper and much faster, and his dream is to make a traveler commute 30 minutes, and he says it is possible in this lifetime. Imagine, instead of crossing the Atlantic, going into the space and then from there landing at a water body in London. That is what he has made a big presentation the other day in US in a seminar. So how things are moving. The digital technology, it has made inroads into each and every aspect of human living.